Howdy friends! So, Blizzard has just announced their new Shadowlands expansion. Now we really don't have a lot of information on this, outside of what was revealed at BlizzCon 2019. They gave a pretty good explanation of what their plans were, but like we've seen in past expansions, BlizzCon kind of explains how they plan the expansion to work out, but there's often a divide between what is planned and what actually occurs. For once though, I'm interested in this next expansion of retail because this is the first expansion that's going to be directly influenced by the success of World of Warcraft Classic. Obviously, Classic has been a huge success. It's gathered the attention of millions of players, and I'm curious if Blizzard's going to incorporate aspects of Classic and include them in retail, or they're going to say, you know what, we already have Classic, so let's move retail further away from its Classic roots and let the people who like the old game just play Classic. Now, both games are on a single subscription, so while Classic's going to always be my game of choice, having access to Shadowlands on the same subscription is just going to be a little extra icing on the cake. I'm kind of excited to try this expansion out. Now, it seems that Shadowlands is going to have a large focus on player agency and less focus on those obnoxious daily grinds in the form of artifact power, something you're constantly having to do for dailies, which were just a monotonous way to force players to get on every day and complete like 4 quests before getting off. I seriously got so sick of dailies in BFA, I do not want to go back to that, and I'm very glad they're removing artifact player and just hopefully allowing people to just play the game the way they want to play and let people go and explore and just kind of make their own adventure similar to what they can do in Classic. Also, the game seems to have a focus on these things called covenants, which there are 4 of, and you can choose one to devote yourself to. This seems pretty cool at first to me, but then I saw this one called Ardenweald, and just, holy cow, this got me excited. This whole place looks like one giant Moonglade realm, and would be awesome for a druid to join. I don't even know the rewards or bonuses that you get for joining a covenant. I'm sure we'll get those details in time, but right now, I don't even care. Get my Zandalari druid in that druid gear. Anyway, I'm excited to dip my toe into retail again and see if Blizzard learned from Classic and learned what their player base really wants. And worst case, if it is a lousy expansion, then we'll have Classic to fall back to. But until then, look forward to seeing some Druid updates covered as we get them. Also, on a side note, Diablo 4 has been announced, and there is a Druid class confirmed. Now, obviously, this is going to be a completely different Druid than we're used to in World of Warcraft, but I'm willing to try this out. I look forward to it. Anyway, that's all the time I have for today. I appreciate your time, and I will see you guys next time.